before your 20s, your life is laid out. You go to high school, you finish your degree, then you choose a subject, you study that at university. It's all, there's next semester, the next semester, there's spring break, there's project, this presentation, and whoop, you're done, you're graduated. Congratulations. And what's next? Like, really, nobody tells you that. Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. Today's conversation with Talar is uncertainty in your 20s. I have been recently reading a book from Alan Watts, The Wisdom of Insecurity, and I've been really inspired to make this video today. Maybe you just entered your 20s, or maybe you are in your mid-20s like me and you're trying to figure out life, what to do, and you feel so lost. And I feel that. When you were in high school, when you were in middle school, you had your life laid out. What your next goal was. You wanted to get good grades or maybe finish the project you want. It was always known and predetermined goals that that already. I will finish 9th grade and the 10th grade and this and that, and I will get to university. Then I feel a little bit confused of what to do. That's also a different story. Like, there's also that part of not really knowing what you want to study. That's a different topic. But you choose a subject and you study that. It's all laid out. You follow the crowd. Certainty of 20s is not like, it's something that people should warn before you enter 20s, I guess, because there's middle life crisis that's known. But like, your 20s, they say, just go have fun and try everything. You don't have to worry, and that is true. You don't have to worry and you don't have to stress about life, but we still do, right? You're all alone and you enter a workload into this work world and you're just alone. There's different ages, there's people who have kids, people who are seniors, and you're just trying to figure it out. And it's not easy. It's really challenging to discover yourself and what you want to do in life. That's why I wanted to film this video, to motivate you guys. You don't have to feel confused. You don't have to feel fearful of what to do next. Because we were programmed to knowing what's next, right? This education system programmed us, okay, you're gonna get this, and then you're gonna get a job, then you're gonna get married, you're gonna have kids, you're gonna have, buy a house. Like, that's not life. And that's what they programmed you and me to this world, thinking that this is how it should be. And when you don't have that, especially us growing up in the social media, you constantly compare yourself with other people. I don't know, maybe they get better jobs or the jobs that you really dreamed of, and you're just thinking like, what's wrong? Like, I'm also doing the same things. I feel lost, and we studied the same topic and we did same things. How is this possible? I've been there, and I discovered this is why I referenced the book of Alan Watts in the beginning, because it really helped me to understand now about the world and about your life purpose. I think, life purpose is not something it's easy to find. It's a journey. So in Alan Watts' book, it says, true peace comes not from trying to escape insecurity, from embracing it. We, as I said, programmed to run away from confusion because we programmed to knowing what's next. Programmed here in this career world, you don't try hard, and when you don't control, you feel more relaxed. It just reminds me of that meme where more you hold on, the more your hands hurt. So instead of controlling what's next for us, you should just embrace your journey. You should just, okay, this is where I am at now, and maybe you have things that inside of you that you don't know yet you want to do and create, and you can start doing those things. Escaping just necessarily mean just running away, but it's also distracting yourself with social media, scrolling, with buying clothes or binge eating. These are also a certain type of escape from the problem you have, problem that you're running away from, which is something that you should embrace. This is what the book tells. You cannot stop the change of life. It would be like stopping the change of a river. You cannot stop a river. And this is exactly what life is about. You need to become one with the fear, become one with the challenges, and become one with the people around you who are making that challenge for you. And you need to find something new for yourself that is a better version of yourself, that's not controlling, that's always in the flow. And I think that one of the biggest part of the book that really affected me most was the origin of conflict. We think that we are separate and self-absorbing the world, but actually we are the world experiencing itself. That's the big difference. Illusion of separation creates that fear. You're not separate from life. You're not separate from your next big goal. You're always with one in everything that's happening. Being with a friend the other day about this topic, and she told me that her professor said, you're in this, like, she's studying in her master's, and her professor said, you're in the zoo now. And once you get out from the zoo, you will go to the wildlife. And I really like that metaphor because that's true. Mid-20s in your life, you're in the zoo because you're studying, you're in a cage, it feels safe. Maybe you're not, with your family too. Like I was an international student. I was studying in different countries without my family. That felt like a wild life for me a little bit, but I was still in a cage in terms of I had the next steps written down. I knew that I was gonna do X, Y, and Z. But now that's taken away. I'm in the wildlife. You should embrace the change and the journey and the flow that where the life is taking you. And you should be so open to it. Don't control it, don't try to change it. Just be open to it and see where it's gonna take you. It's not a straight line and it shouldn't be. If it was a straight line, then it would be boring. Like school was boring, right? Because you knew what the next steps were. But now you're in this world of being free, finding the freedom within yourself, creating your own space. It can be scary, it can be challenging, but also being out of the cage is freeing, right? Sometimes too much freedom can be confusing too. It's the illusion that we have, but it's not confusing at all. It's just the experience of life we're having. I want to finish with Elon Musk's metaphor, and that is life is like a wave. You can't freeze it without destroying it. You drown in the effort. If you flow with it, you can swim. Trying too hard makes you actually more away of the real self, being you are. Trying and controlling means that you're not trusting your journey. Trying and controlling means that feeling not content with who you are. Have the real self, our ego, and the higher self that's beyond our consciousness are one with that. We are one with that source, universe, whatever you call it. In this world where we are constantly faced by comparison, imposter syndrome, and stuff, it is hard to really say that you feel complete or you feel happy with it, because you always see that somebody has something better or somebody has something what you want. When you see those things, you shouldn't see separate. You shouldn't see a lack. You should see one with all, because that's who you are. And you forget that, or you're just not programmed this way. The uncertainty of 20s for me is discovering who really I am, but also creating my own freedom space by trying different things. And that's fun, because this is the age of trying different things. You should have fun. You see all these people saying, have fun in your 20s, have fun, because these times will not come back. All you have is now, not the past and not the future. Past is dead. You cannot recreate it again. But now, what you have now, the being that you are, the being that you say I am, is all you have now. And that person will make your journey what you decide now. So don't waste it with confusion. Don't waste it with uncertainty. Embrace the uncertainty. Have fun with uncertainty, because you're gonna make your journey and you're gonna create your story, and you will go to people and say, this is what I did when I was in my mid-20s and now I'm here. And you don't have to set yourself a big goal, but still the excitement of it, the joy of it is there. And that what makes you embracing the journey and not being afraid or fearful of it and running away from it. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I want to keep this video short. I had this inspo and I wanted to film. I was just about to head out, but I want to say that thank you so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe to see more. Make those conversations with Talar in a series, because I love talking about this philosophical topics. And if you are interested in other topics that you want me to talk about, then comment down below. Make sure you like this video, because your support motivates me to post more videos. Your support motivates me to talk, and your support motivates me to be authentic self that I am. Okay guys, and I wish you a nice day, evening, week, whatever, but I will see you in the next one. I'm sure you will come back for it.